Welcome to the Turret Theater. What you're about to see is the true story of one of the most influential battles of the Civil War, the Battle of Hampton Roads. Two ironclad vessels face off for the very first time, the USS Monitor and the CSS Virginia, and a new era in naval warfare begins. Wooden ships become relics of the past as impenetrable iron warships change the face of naval battles forever.
There's speakers all around us. Why do I have to use explosives to
That dreaded Confederate ship, the CSS Virginia, is wreaking havoc on our Union frigates. She delivered a mortal blow to the USS Cumberland and ran the Congress in Minnesota aground. We're on direct orders to protect the Minnesota from further assault.
Ship ahoy, 4 points off the starboard bow. It's the Virginia! Get to your station! Get to your station!
Everyone was at his post. The most profound silence reigned. If there had been a coward heart there, its throb would have been audible. So intense was the stillness. Soon came the report of a gun. Another, and another, then a thundering broadside and the infernal howl of the shells.
Charge!
The gunners lifted a 175-pound shot into the mouth of one of our immense guns. "Send them that with our compliments, my lads," said the captain. The vessels were sufficiently near to make our fire effective. The men at the guns had stripped themselves to their waists and were covered with powder and smoke. We were given the order to stop firing, as she was out of range. The rebels have turned tail. Here come the boarding parties, eager to learn the extent of our injuries and congratulate us on our victory. Hurrah for the Monitor boys! 9 months after our battle with the CSS Virginia, we left Hampton Roads for Beaufort, North Carolina. We were in tow of the side-wheel gunboat Rhode Island. Everything passed quietly and pleasantly that afternoon and evening. Tuesday morning, cloud banks were seen rising in the south and west, and they gradually increased till the sun was obscured by their cold gray mantle. 2 or 3 sharks glided quietly along by our sides, observing us apparently with a curious eye, as if in anticipation of a feast. It was dark when I returned to the top of the turret. The wind was blowing violently. The heavy seas would strike the solid turret with a force to make it tremble.
1 minute strike signal! We're going in! Water gaining on us, sir! Enter the boat!
Mountains of water were rushing across our decks and foaming along our sides. The shouts of encouragement and words of caution formed a panorama of horror which time can never efface from my memory. The Monitor is no more. What the fire of the enemy failed to do, the elements have accomplished.
16 men lost their lives that night in 1862. But scientists wouldn't discover the USS Monitor until 1973. By then, it had transformed from a sailor's tomb into an artificial reef bursting with life. Legislation empowered NOAA to make it the first national marine sanctuary, and today there are many more. Our commitment to the research and preservation of the USS Monitor will never end. From the bottom of the ocean, it touches multitudes on shore. And even though it is no longer afloat, this sanctuary within a sanctuary will forever be on duty, just like its guardians.
That was scary. This is going to be like the boat that we just saw the video of, just sink down into the water. And this is going to make down a bunch of fishes. Violet, I know you're hungry. Well, I guess they only would put things together that we can well, look, the big one's one right by us.
Me too.
All this stuff, like on the boat, that's look at that. These all this stuff and all this used to be on the old boat and gravel. All this stuff used to be on the boat that I've been watching. Even this boat trip. Looks like that's wrong.
Gotcha, so right there, Sanctuary. This is, yeah, Cape Hatteras. Okay, so yeah, right off there is where it's sunk. Graveyard of the Atlantic. Decoration of the USS Monitor. Hinge parts, screw eye and hook, the deck plate segment, fragment. There's a thermometer found, iron handle, showing the like probably a lot of you guys know, I just love American history from the beginning of Roanoke all the way to where we are now, and so this kind of stuff, just love it.
Oh my god. Oh, no, shark guys. No. Shark.
They raised the turret. The turret breaks the surface on August 5th, 2002 for the first time in nearly 140 years. They got the turret. The Mariners Museum and Conservation inside the turret.
Sure.
It doesn't start to come in. I'd like to watch the
We're
shark.
gonna have to sit here.
I'd like to watch the shark.
I got
That's
a
scary. It's right
You
there.
want me to watch for when it starts? Oh, you're watching it?
There's a big one back there.
Yeah, I know it's a white.
Oh, here comes one swimming right towards your face.
There's a really huge one.
It's a great white.
Right there. Look at it, look at it.
It was going right for Jordan. It's going right for Jordan.
Looking right at him like he was lunch.
Yeah.
20 seconds.
Mom, it was looking at Jordan like he was so
I
sad.
saw him snack the cracker. Like a tasty cracker.
I know it's not one of the back, it's closer. Do you see how big it was?
6 seconds,
So,
guys.
Ghost Fleet of the Outer Banks.
3, 2, 1.
More than 500 wrecks. From the British Tiger, sunk in the 1585 in Orcacoke Inlet, to the fishing, lost in 1969 off the island. Slopes, schooners, brigs, bergs, wow. Submarine even, other wrecks. But from Norfolk, so that's Virginia. And these are just showing all the known shipwrecks plus their dates that have happened all along the Outer Banks. Wow. Down here, there's Hatteras, there's Orcacoke. Here. Wow.
It's time to go see the sea
I'll
turtles.
be right there, bud. Patterns. That's Blackbeard right there. Tales of buried treasure on the banks. Edward teaches the Buccaneers carry in adventures of Link. A ship caught his sloop adventures inside the Orcacoke Inlet. So right in here is the inlet. And this is where Blackbeard's sloop got seen. I know the Queen Anne's Revenge is somewhere in that way too. It's just, I don't think it's on that map right now.